Duggan is the keeper. Jordan on the square leg boundary. Clark behind point. Year within the covers. Grip up an extra cover. Rock down that long. Oh. Don't move going where that's one back. That's a good graphic. Having a good look. Edwards cautiously forward, playing it back down the track. So Braffin and Harvey are the openers. Edwards to the ball. Forward she comes, and then thought about the single there for a moment. So Harvey was advancing, but decided the ball going straight there to Yearwood. So a good accurate start this so far from Edwards. Full delivery, and that's the single they were looking for. Oh, baby, he's gone! What a magnificent bit of cricket there from Marty Griffith, the captain of the Listerine Rockets. Tommy Hardin, the leading batsman, is gone. Tight bowling there for Edwards. She forced him to look for the signal. And Marty Griffith made no mistake whatsoever, breaking his stump from extra cover. And the Munster Army, big step back in the first over. Harbin on the run out with a direct hit from Marty Griffith. Marty Griffith now convinced he got a very good touch in the last game and he will have a lot of work to do now. Another well-directed delivery there from Rock. So he's been having a pretty good season, certainly from the Super 60s onwards. Driven down the ground. They're looking for one, yes, and Griffith does the right thing. He did the right thing. They waited for Edwards to misfield before he accepted the signal. Griffith watched what was going on earlier. He was not going for it without a misfield. And a single, so Brafford off the mark. Brings Griffith into straight to score out to 3 for 1. We are over number 2. Rock pulls out of the run. These two former domino partners. One of Braden's better peers in the earlier years, Griffith and Rock, was playing on the opposing side. Shot, oh, smack to the what a glorious shot there from Griffith. That's what he lays, ladies and gentlemen, his set shot. He made no mistake whatsoever, banging it away for 3. So the ambulance is ready, ladies and gentlemen, so they just hold things up here now. Jordan will keep it down to 1, and that's the one they wanted because that brings Griffith back into the straight. Kevin now score at the beginning of over number 3. Griffith looks to pull that one away, it gets him on the side. So a dot ball in the back, not a particularly good delivery, but big shot over me, big it again. Once more he's taking on the leg. So anyways, I've had a pretty concerted line of attack here for the legs of Griffith. We are over number 3. Looks to cut that one. That was his next shot there, and he misses on this occasion. So Edwards doing an outstanding job here so far for the Rockets. Both of these teams, I would say, made their way to the final primarily through their bowling strength. The two stronger batting teams were definitely Truckers and Temple, but they were knocked out by the two laps of boundary there. Person 9 now, it is for 1. 30 for 1, coming toward the end of over number 5. Sharp, pulled away. That's a single into the vegetation. So 31 for 1. So a good recovery this year ready from the Army. They had a slow start, but these two putting together a good partnership now. We're over number 5. Bradford is 19 now, ladies and gentlemen, so she's got the fire going. Showing what the ladies need to do if they stay out there, they need to push on, and she's done just that. Good delivery from Rocky, looking for a single. Oh, a lovely return from Edwards. My word, that must have been close. That would have been very, very close indeed.
What I can tell you, Andrew, is that I'll have a look at it on the third umpires will play the camera to my immediate right.
Yeah, over number 6 is 40 for 1. So a good start here. Oh, bad bit of work out there by Yearwood. Seems to have got to the ball.
Well, Andrew, you say a bad bit of work, but I've watched Yearwood all tournament. He hasn't fielded the ball in the yard for like the last 2 years. So it's normal work by Yearwood.
So 43 it is now. So a full recovery here from Monster. They lost the wicket in the first over, but since then they've been dominating things and looking to build a large total here in over number 6.
Gripper on his way, 8th of water Gripper. Gripper's
magnificent shot.
Magnificently played full and wide and given the full treatment by Gripper who's batting his service.
So 46 it is now for 1. To turn that one around the corner, bottom of the back there. And the keeper, Gripper, come into the keeping slot now. Comes around and prevents the single.
Captain Gripper. As Cadogan is on his way into water, Bradford once more. Bradford is driving, flying into the wall.
Oh my word, what terrible feeling. So Cadogan is a monster really in charge there. Bradford should have been run out by about half the length of the pitch there. She had not a prayer.
Well, Cadogan got part of it right, he got around. But with that size, they wouldn't expect him to get down and pick up the ball in all in one smooth motion, Andrew. So he did well to prevent too.
So Griffith has a strength partnership well over 50 now, but they came together before a run was on the board.
Still a good bit of pegging back here by the Listerine side, but the Monster Army, a team full of bowlers. Leighton Yard, Beckles.
So Cadogan this time to continue to Griffith.
Down the ground, drive straight, gets small, Michael Rock runs around and missteals it.
So that's 4 runs straight down the ground for Griffith.
I want to get that.
Progress Cadogan into Griffith. Driven away. Stop. Oh my word. What a return. What a poor return from Yearwood. I mean, that looked like a kindergartner returning that ball to the keeper.
Well, Andrew, I think by Yearwood standards, that was a really good return, excellent return by Yearwood standards, because he did well to get the ball in his hands actually, because normally that would have hit the wall. So it was a good bit of work by Yearwood in the end. Allowing the batsman to complete one instead of giving away a boundary. Good bit of work by Yearwood.
So Cadogan to continue to stay in the Bradford. It's sort of 62 for 1. 2 overs to come after this one. Cadogan in. Turned away. Should get a single there rather easily. Rock steals yet again. Single is always on that occasion, however.